The phone buzzed on the nightstand like a gunshot in the dead of night, yanking Melody from the edge of sleep. She blinked at the screen, heart slamming against her ribs. "We need to talk. Now." From Harmony. At 2 a.m. No emojis. No X's or O's, just those 4 words. Cold as a winter draft slipping under the door. Melody's stomach twisted. She'd felt this dread before. The kind that whispers your world's about to crack. She sat up in their queen-sized bed in the Brooklyn apartment they'd shared for 3 years. The faint hum of the city filtering through the cracked window, taxi horns fading into the distance. A siren wailing like a distant cry. The room smelled of Harmony's lavender shampoo mixed with the stale coffee from earlier, when they'd argued over nothing and everything. Melody rubbed her eyes, her fingers trembling as she typed back, "What's wrong?" But the dots danced and vanished, leaving her in silence. That one line kept her awake, replaying every fight, every whispered "I love you" under the covers. By dawn, Melody hadn't slept a wink. She paced the hardwood floors, bare feet cold against the grain, the first light filtering through the blinds like hesitant fingers. Harmony had been distant lately, buried in her graphic design gigs, sketching logos for startups while Melody graded piano sheets for her middle school students. They were both American women in their late 20s. Chasing dreams in the Big Apple, Melody with her messy bun and endless optimism. Harmony with her sharp wit and quiet intensity. But love like theirs, fierce and unapologetic in a world that still side-eyed 2 women holding hands on the subway, demanded more than survival. It craved honesty. Melody brewed coffee, the gurgle of the machine mocking her racing thoughts. What if Harmony was done? What if the late nights weren't just work, but something, someone else? The steam rose, carrying the bitter aroma that twisted her gut further. She sank onto the couch, scrolling through old photos, them at Coney Island. Wind whipping their hair as they shared cotton candy. Sticky fingers intertwined, a rainy pride parade where they'd kissed under a rainbow flag. Soaked but unbreakable. But lately, Harmony's touches felt obligatory. Her laughs forced. Made it decide? A deep, shaky breath that echoed in the empty space. The door clicked open at 7 a.m. And there she was, Harmony. Blonde hair tousled, blue eyes rimmed red from who knows what. She dropped her bag by the door, the thud heavy as unspoken words. "Mel," she started, voice cracking like thin ice. Melody stood, arms crossed, the air thick with the scent of rain on her coat. "You scared the hell out of me." "What's going on?" Harmony hesitated, then crossed the room in 3 strides, pulling Melody into a hug that smelled of city streets and desperation. I found something. In my mom's attic last night. I drove upstate after our fight." Her words tumbled out, breath warm against Melody's neck. Melody pulled back, searching her face, the freckles across her nose, the worry lines that hadn't been there a year ago. "What is it?" Melody whispered, her hand cupping Harmony's cheek, thumb brushing away a stray tear. Harmony led her to the kitchen table, pulling a faded envelope from her pocket. Inside, yellowed letters, photos of 2 women from the 80s, laughing in bell-bottoms, arms around each other at a beach that looked like the Hamptons. "This is my Aunt Sarah," Harmony said, voice trembling. "And her partner, Lisa. Mom never talked about them," said Sarah, ran off. "But these letters, they were in love. Mel. Real, messy love. Until Sarah got sick. And the family turned their backs because of who she loved." Melody's breath caught, the paper crinkling under her fingers. The photo showed Sarah with Harmony's same blue eyes, Lisa with a smile like Melody's own. "They fought for this," Harmony continued, her voice dropping to a whisper. "But Sarah died alone. No one came. And I realized last night, after our stupid argument about groceries or whatever, that I'm terrified of losing you the same way. Of us fading because life's too hard." The confession hung there, raw and electric, like the buzz of neon signs outside their window. Melody felt a sob rise, but she swallowed it, pulling Harmony closer. "Baby, we're not them. We're here. Now." But the words felt hollow. She knew the fears, family dinners where they dodged questions, the subtle stares at work events. Harmony's job at the ad agency demanded polished perfection, while Melody's school gigs meant navigating conservative parents. Their love was a quiet rebellion. Stolen kisses in Central Park, late-night dances in the living room to old jazz records. That morning unfolded like a slow-burn scene, the sun climbing higher, casting golden shafts across the cluttered counters, takeout boxes from last week's Thai place. Harmony's sketchpad opened to a half-finished drawing of Melody's profile. They talked. Really talked. Voices overlapping in hushed urgency. Harmony admitted the pressure. I stay late because I feel like I have to prove I'm not distracted by us. Melody confessed her own doubts. I wonder if you'll wake up and want something easier. Tears fell. Mixing with coffee sips. The bitter taste mirroring their pain. But amid the ache, something shifted. Harmony reached across the table, lacing their fingers. That message. I sent it because I couldn't wait. I need us to fight for this. Mel. Like Sarah and Lisa should have had the chance to. Melody nodded. Heart swelling. They stood, embracing again. The city awakening outside, birds chirping faintly. The rumble of the subway below. In that moment, the apartment felt alive. Pulsing with possibility. Days blurred into action. They visited Sarah's grave in a quiet upstate cemetery. Leaves crunching underfoot. The autumn air crisp with fallen apples. Harmony shared stories pieced from the letters. Her voice steady now. Melody played a soft melody on her portable keyboard. Notes floating like a tribute. Back home, they reframed their life, therapy sessions in a cozy Manhattan office. Where they unpacked fears over herbal tea, date nights at queer bars in the village. Laughter echoing off brick walls, even a weekend getaway to the Hamptons. Mirroring that old photo. Where they built sandcastles and whispered promises under starry skies. One night, months later, as snow dusted the Brooklyn streets, Melody woke to another buzz, not dread this time. But Harmony's arm around her. Phone lighting up with a group chat from new friends they'd met at a support group. Look, Harmony murmured. Sleepy smile in the dark. They're planning a vigil for women like Sarah. Melody kissed her forehead. The warmth seeping in like dawn light. That 2 a.m. message hadn't broken them, it had cracked open the truth. In the end, love wasn't just passion, it was choosing each other through the storms. Honoring the ghosts that shaped them. As they drifted back to sleep, tangled in sheets that smelled of home, Melody knew, they'd keep each other awake. Not with fear, but with the quiet thrill of forever.